Hey guys, Kieran here. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can trade any MT4 account through Tradingview. So even if the broker does not have an integration with Tradingview, this solution will allow you to trade the MT4 account directly from the Tradingview charts. And this will actually work on the Tradingview mobile app as well. So if you have lost access to MetaTrader on your mobile, you can actually just use the Tradingview mobile app to place trades on any MT4 account that you like. In fact, I'm going to demonstrate this in just a second. So like I said, this solution will allow you to trade any MT4 account through Tradingview. So it will work for any MT4 broker. So by way of example, for this video, I'm going to be demonstrating this using FTMO. So most of the content on my channel is centered around prop trading. And of course, everybody is aware of FTMO in the prop trading space. So the specific example we're going to be setting up today is me showing you how you can trade your FTMO account through Tradingview. So before we get this set up, let me just quickly mention my Trader Seed program. I run discounted trading programs. So make sure that after this video, you check out traderseed.io, check out the new Trader Seed programs. The other thing to mention is, as we go through this setup, I've also created an accompanying step-by-step tutorial on exactly how to set this solution up, okay? So get this link from below the video, and every single step that we cover in this video is documented here. All the links you need with screenshots exactly of every step that we're going to take. So make sure under this video you get hold of that link, and whilst you're setting up this solution, you can follow step by step through that tutorial. One thing I just want to mention with regards to setting up this solution is if you are having issues or any problems setting up the solution, the place to leave those questions is going to be below this YouTube video in the comments section. So the setup for this is, it takes a few minutes, but once you are set up, you don't really have to worry about anything else, okay? So just make sure that you go through the step-by-step guide, set this up correctly, and you'll be able to trade your FTMO account through Tradingview. So just to quickly demonstrate this before we get started on the setup, here I have an FTMO demo account. Here I am, of course, on my Tradingview. So let's just open an order here on NASDAQ 100. Let's click buy, and you'll see on my FTMO account, it actually opens the trade on my FTMO account. Also, just to show you this on mobile, let me place a trade on my iPhone. So I'm in the Tradingview app here. Let's add a take profit and a stop loss. Hit buy. And there we go. You can see the position has opened in my FTMO account here. And it's important to note you do not need to have an MT4 terminal open on your computer like I have here. I'm just using it as a demonstration. You can use this solution to trade directly from your Tradingview app. The solution is completely cloud-based. So like I said, you do not need an MT4 platform open on a computer at all for this solution. So the way this solution works is we're going to be using a demo account from the Forex broker Oanda. Now, Oanda already has an integration with Tradingview. So if you place any trades on your Oanda MT4 account, we can use a trade copier to simply copy those trades from our Oanda MT4 account into any broker's MT4 account. So don't worry, we're going to go through this in full detail, but that is essentially how this solution is going to work. So there's a few things that we need to set up this integration. The first one, like I said, is an Oanda demo account, and the second one is a trade copier. Now you can use any trade copier that you like, but in this example I'm going to use Social Trader Tools, which is the trade copier that I currently recommend. If you're new to Social Trader Tools, I do have a full review and a demo of how it works on my channel. However, in this video we are going to cover off exactly what you need to do to set up your Social Trader Tools for this purpose, so you don't have to worry about it too much, but just so you know, you can use any trade copier. Now with regards to setting up an Oanda demo account, don't worry about that, because you can set it up using any email address. You don't need to provide verification documents or anything like that to Oanda. It's fully automated, so we can just go ahead and set that up pretty simply. So like I said, just so you understand exactly the solution here, we're going to use Tradingview. We are going to connect an Oanda demo account to Tradingview, and then we're going to use a trade copier to copy our trades across from Oanda to FTMO. And like I said, I have prepared a complete step-by-step guide, exactly how to set this up, including all the links that you need to use to set this up. So if you are going to go through this process, I would recommend coming to this link so you can follow step by step and just click on the links here rather than Googling where everything is. All right, so let's get started with this integration. So let's see. So this is what we want to end up with here: Tradingview and FTMO. So the first thing we're going to do is set up our Oanda demo account. So come to the link here on the TradingSeed website. Step 1, set up your Oanda demo account. So the first thing we're going to do is click on this link, and we're going to fill in our details here. Which country do you live in? I live in Malta. I'm going to fill in all my account details, username, create a password for our account, add my personal details, etc. And then we'll go to the next page. Okay, so as soon as we submit that, it's going to tell us thank you for your demo application. And now we can trade with MT4. So we're going to click download MT4. Now I already have Oanda MT4 set up on my machine, so I'm going to not install it right now, but you just need to click on this link and go through the MT4 installation. Now once you have that set up, as you can see, we still don't have MT4 credentials. So what we need to do is log into our Oanda account now and set up our MT4 account. Now going through this process, you'll notice here there is no link to go to the Oanda backend. And even if you Google Oanda, there's no sign-in page. So again, if you refer to the step-by-step guides, there is the exact link you need to go to here. And here you can log in with the account credentials you just set up on the initial screen. And that will log you in here and bring you to this page. So the next thing we're going to do here now is we're going to add an account. So right now we have an FX trade account, which is not a MetaTrader account. It's not an MT4 account, so it's not an account we can use. What we need to do is create an MT4 account to link to TradingView and then link to FTMO. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click account type, MetaTrader 4. We're going to enable hedging. And here you can create any password that you like for your MT4 account. So let's just call this test TradingView. So I'm going to select USD as my currency because that's the currency of my FTMO account. Now leverage, the maximum leverage they offer on these demo accounts is 50-1. So if you're trading an FTMO swing account, which is 30-1 leverage, you can just select 30-1. If you're not trading an FTMO swing account, I would recommend just using the 50-1 leverage. You probably are not going to be able to now take advantage of your full leverage on your FTMO account because you're going to be slightly bottlenecked by your Oanda account. But the maximum leverage you can have is 50-1 using this solution. So we're just going to select 50-1 and click save. Okay, so we have our MT4 account has been created. You can see the account number there. And you can see the MT4 server is Oanda Demo 1. Now, this seems to be a bug in Oanda's backend because if you actually go into MT4, Oanda MT4, the MT server is actually called Oanda-Demo 1. It's not Oanda space Demo 1. So if you have a look in here, this is the Oanda MT4 account. You can see the server is actually Oanda-Demo 1. So be careful of that. If you are following the step-by-step guides, I've made a note here. Be careful of server name Oanda space Demo 1. It should be Oanda-Demo 1. Okay. So just be careful of that. So where were we? Here we are. All right. So the next step is let's log into our MT4 account in Oanda. So we're going to log in and Oanda-demo1, click login. Okay, so you can now see we have the test TradingView account, which is the one we just set up. And you will notice we have a 0 balance. So we're not going to be able to open any trades on this yet because we have a 0 balance. So the next thing we need to do is we need to fund this demo account. So to do that, we're going to click deposit. We're going to add some funds. We're going to click select. And we're going to select 100,000 USD because that's the size of my FTMO account. So I would probably recommend just trying to keep your Oanda demo account with the same size account as you have for FTMO. However, Social Trader Tools, the trade copier, will actually scale your account if they are different sizes. But to keep this nice and simple, we're going to choose 100,000 USD because my FTMO account is also 100,000 USD. So we've added 100,000 in there. We're going to click proceed. Success. 100,000 USD has been deposited into test TradingView. Let's go into our MT4 account. You can now see our balance is 100,000 USD. All right, so that is the Oanda MT4 demo account set up. The next thing we need to do is now link that or connect this account to TradingView. So to do that, we're going to go back to TradingView and we're going to go down here to Trading Panel. We're going to go and find Oanda. We're going to click Connect. Demo, click Continue. Okay, so here now we're going to enter our Oanda account credentials that we created at the beginning of this process. So let's do that and click Sign In. Okay, so once you have signed in, you'll be taken to this page here. You'll see your Oanda account. So this primary account is one that we don't need to worry about. This test TradingView account is the one we just set up. So we're going to tick that and we're going to click Allow. And this is going to grant TradingView access to this demo account. So it's just logging us in. All right, so now we are signed in to TradingView on our Oanda demo account. So before we move any further, let's just test that everything is working well so far. So what we can do is keep our Oanda account open here and our TradingView account open here, and let's open a test trade on this account. So it's very important now in TradingView that we only use the Oanda markets. Let me full screen this actually for the time being. Now, one great feature that TradingView has is if you are logged into a particular broker, if you click on the market symbol search, you'll actually get a checkbox here where you can just select to only show the Oanda markets. So what we're going to do is select Oanda. Let's select Euro Dollar. And let's open up our MT4 as well. All right, so we're now on the Euro Dollar market. So let's just do right click. Let's go to trades, create new order. Let's open a market order, 100,000 units. Let's add the take profit and stop loss. We'll just keep everything default. And let's click buy. And then we're going to see if the trade opens on our Oanda demo account. So here we go. Okay, so as soon as this order is opened on TradingView, the order is immediately opened on our Oanda demo account, and you can see it also has copied across our stop loss and take profit. So everything is working fine. So the next step in the process now is to link this Oanda MT4 account with our FTMO MT4 account. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so for this next step, we're going to need to use Social Trader Tools. So like I said, you can use any Forex copier. Social Trader Tools is the one that I recommend. It's cloud-based, it's reliable, and it's fairly well priced. And we're going to go through all the process right now in terms of setting that up. So to get started, let's click Get Started. We're going to need to register for an account here. Okay, so once you are signed up for Social Trader Tools, you are going to need to sign up for a plan. Now, I have actually signed up already for a hosting plan, but you're going to need basically 2 accounts. So you can just come into the hosting area, click Add Hosting, and up to 2 accounts, $20. You can probably find free FX copiers, but I like Social Trader Tools. It's been reliable for me, so I'm happy to pay the $20. So you're going to need 2 accounts, because to Social Trader Tools we're going to add our Oanda account and our FTMO account. So our trades are going to be all being copied from Oanda to FTMO. So we're going to need 2 accounts for our hosting plan. So sign up for the hosting plan, and once you do, you'll be able to come to your dashboard. You'll see a 2 up here, and we can start to add our account. So we're going to go to accounts, add an account. We're going to add an MT4 account. The server is demo 1. We're going to add account. Okay, so that has not connected yet. It takes about a minute. Once it connects, you'll see a green tick here, and you'll also receive an email. So whilst that's adding, let's also add our FTMO account. Okay, so both of our accounts have now been added. You can see the Oanda demo and the FTMO demo have been added. They have check marks next to them, meaning that Social Trader Tools is connected to them both. So once you've set up your accounts, we're going to go to Trade Copier, and now we need to set up the Trade Copier. So create copier. So we're going to be copying from Oanda to FTMO. The risk multiplier and the multiplier just leave as standard, and copy existing trades. I mean, if you're setting this up as a brand new account, you can probably leave that as no. I've read the T's and C's, and create copier. Okay, so before we turn our copier on, we need to go into the settings. Now I'm going to review these settings quite quickly. Like I said at the top of the video, I have made a video on Social Trader Tools going through all of these settings one by one and showing you how the settings work in terms of copying from different size MT4 accounts and things like that. So I'm going to go through the settings here relatively quickly, but if you want to have a more in-depth understanding of how Social Trader Tools works, check out that video. I'll leave a link to that video in the description of this video. Okay, so general settings. So copy from Oanda demo to FTMO demo. Let's turn the copier on. Click update. Next, we're going to go into the risk settings. Reverse trades, no. Risk type, just leave this as standard. Leave the multiplier as standard. Slippage, what I usually do is just set this pretty high, because you don't want any trades to be, you don't want any trades to not be copied across, so just make this number super high. You can leave it by default if you like, but you might run into a situation where Oanda will not copy a trade across to FTMO because the slippage might be too high on FTMO. But if you actually want to make sure this integration opens every trade that you set up on TradingView in your FTMO account, just set the slippage as something, a max lot as just a very high number, so all your trades get copied across. So I click update. Next, stops and limits. So you want to copy all pending orders, you want to copy the stop loss, and you want to copy your take profits. Click update. Disable symbols and map symbols we're going to come back to in a minute. So just leave that for the time being. That's all we need to do. So let's go back to my copiers here. Make sure that this button is green, which means that the trade copier is now activated. And that's it. We're totally set up. So now let's test this. So let's open our TradingView. Let's open our Oanda account. And let's open our FTMO account. So let me just resize these. Okay, so everything is resized. So what we have here, of course, is our TradingView account. We have our Oanda account, and we have our FTMO account. So let's create a trade in TradingView and just make sure it's getting copied across as we expect. So we're on euro-dollar. Again, make sure you're looking at the Oanda market. And let's just open a market order over here. And we'll just make sure that it opens in both of our accounts over here. And there you go. You can see it opened in our Oanda account, opened one lot on euro-dollar, and it also opened one lot on euro-dollar in our FTMO account. Okay, so that's basically everything set up now. So we have our TradingView. We can just trade through here, and our trades are going to open on our FTMO account. So a couple of things to note is that you do not need to have your MT4 terminals open. You can actually just completely close these down now and just trade through your TradingView charts. The reason you can do that is Social Trader Tools is a cloud-based platform. So your trades are essentially being sent from TradingView to Oanda. They're being copied across in the cloud from Oanda to FTMO. So you do not need to have any MT4 terminals open. You can even trade from your TradingView on your phone, and it will copy your trades across to your FTMO account as well. So one other thing, that's the setup completely finished now. So one other thing to mention though is in terms of if you have markets which are named differently between Oanda and FTMO. So if, for example, we were to look at the NASDAQ market, let me just open up my guide here because I have detailed this in the guide. You just scroll through here. We've gone through all of these settings. Now, depending on the markets that you trade, you may need to map the market names between Oanda and FTMO. If the market names are not the same, then the trade copier will not know which market to place the equivalent trade on. For example, Oanda's NASDAQ 100 CFD market is called NAS 100 USD, whereas FTMO is called US 100 cash. So we need to make sure that the trade copier understands when we have matching markets. So if we want to open a trade in TradingView, we want to make sure that the trade is correctly copied across, and to do that, if the market names are different between Oanda and FTMO, we need to map the symbol names. So this is again covered all inside the step-by-step guide, but let's go through an example now. So let's reopen our Social Trader Tools. Let's go into our trade copier. So configurator, trade copier. Go into the settings of our trade copier, and we need to use the map symbols. So add symbol map. So what we're going to do is find our market on Oanda. So it was NAS 100 USD. And we're going to map it to US 100.cash on FTMO. All right, so now when we go into TradingView and we search for NASDAQ, so NAS 100 USD, if we open a trade here, okay, let's check our FTMO account, and it's opened a position here on US 100. US 100.cash. Okay, so if you have markets which are named different, just make sure you go into your trade copier and just map the market names. So one other thing to mention about the mapping is that you will notice that Oanda's markets all have a suffix of -G. Okay, let's just do right click, show all symbols. This will show us all of Oanda's symbols. Now you notice here we have this -G on every single market. Now when it comes to mapping the markets on Social Trader Tools will actually pick this up, so you do not have to worry about mapping it. So if, for example, we have here BTC USD-G, on FTMO that market is just BTC USD, no -G. However, Social Trader Tools will actually map that for us. And you can double check this if you go into your configurator and accounts, and you can see that where you have the Oanda account, if we just go into the settings of this account, you'll see here in account profile it says my suffix -G. So I haven't entered that. Social Trader Tools has automatically picked that up. So what that means is that it's already aware of that -G and we don't need to do any mapping. So in the case of BTC USD-G and BTC USD, we don't need to map them because Social Trader Tools is clever enough to know that that suffix is applied to every market. And if you want to double check it for FTMO, let's go into the FTMO account here, into the settings. and this one has no suffix. Okay, so it's always worth double checking that as well when you're doing mapping. So like I said, this is covered off in my step-by-step guides. So make sure that you get hold of this link, and if you're having any issues, make sure in the first instance that you go through this link, and in the second instance leave a comment below this video, and we'll try and help each other out with any questions that people have. I'm going to let you get on with it. Make sure you check out traderseed.io, check out my new trading programs, and in the meantime I wish you good luck.